Jock jams.
Jock jams. There you go. All right. We're live. We are on DOK. That's good. Let's double check my audio so I don't do like I did on Friday and record like 2 or 3 minutes of me telling stories and everyone else reacting, but my audio wasn't going out to the stream. When I put that up on YouTube, I'm like, I should like clip that out. I'm like, no, people need to see this. The world needs to know.
Does it?
Anyway, how's it going, everyone? Y'all made it.
It's going all right.
Yeah,
Just barely.
just barely.
Yeah.
Dan has installed his underdesk air conditioner, so
It's not,
easy
not on the
breezy.
desk, but
I was
Don't-
gonna say, is that just a hole in your pants?
I mean, took some work. Pair of scissors and little thought.
Did you take the pants off first, at least?
Well, I mean, at first I didn't.
No,
Okay.
no,
But
you
I
gotta
found
look
it wasn't.
dangerously.
Yeah.
Don't
How
even
else
use the
will I?
scissors. Use a steak knife and just jam that in there and then rip it out. It's
Yeah.
nothing's gonna go wrong. It's
Nothing
all
can go
fine.
wrong.
Dan, I can just picture like the Baldur's Gate dice rolling above him. One.
Yes.
Ah!
Oh, God.
Vasectomy.
So it goes low and then high. I made it funny. Anyway, we're going to play Dungeon Crawl Classics Night
Are
Below.
we streaming, Chuck? Because I don't see us on the thing.
Refresh.
Okay.
Yeah. I see us.
I've
Okay.
got the stream open right here. Right there.
Wow.
Is it working now?
Now, yes.
Okay,
See?
refresh. Everybody refresh. That's all it takes.
I had to refresh too.
Yeah. My numbers are looking solid over here, so maybe just Twitch has some fucked up shit going on. I don't know.
That's not the only thing that's looking solid over there.
Oh, shit.
My.
Turgid.
We could see your whole alcohol distribution network. there
I
to the
know. I'm
side.
so jealous. Me and my stupid cup of water. Stupid water.
I just got soda and water.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I deserve soda today, though.
You
Product
did a good
placement,
job.
Gatorade Zero.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I have my water. It's water.
Toast.
Promise.
Toast.
Well, here's the last of my water. You're welcome, stream.
Look,
Anyway,
we're hydrated.
I don't know what's going on because I've got the stream up on my side and it's running smooth. My numbers are hanging there solid on output.
Chuck, you got feet on your face.
Let's just talk right here between them. I
Stick your
am
tongue out.
the arch that
Like
holds this shit show together. I don't know. Anyway, hi. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna play some Dungeon Crawl Classics Night Below. Last session ended in ways I wasn't predicting, which I should have predicted that it would end in ways I wasn't predicting. But where I was imagining more of a frontal assault, you know, go in, blow things up. I don't know what I was expecting brash.
Mm-hmm.
And no, you guys did old school long-term siege warfare. You completely cut off their water supply. You trapped them inside their fort, and it's gonna last for years. The Pitchfork did that good on those rolls that they're fucking trapped there for years. Oh, I hit my headphone cord. And yeah, not what I was expecting. So we're gonna kind of pick up tonight with the first part is after you sealed the city off, you cut off their water supply. They sent over their mind flares. They sent over the giant skates, not skates, but you know, I don't know what the fuck they're called anymore.
Flying manta ray things.
Yeah, those things.
The skeets.
They're skeets.
Skeet, skeet, skeet.
Mm-hmm. There were 3 of them. Skeet, skeet, skeet.
I could have sworn. I don't know. Anyway, you killed those off. And I presume that you fell back, moved back away. Yeah, I am the best at tossing the salad there, Too Old. Anyway. What would you all do next? I mean, we'll start with that day. You fall back where you were at initially when you entered by that statue of the Kuatoa deity. You could kind of see into the city, and you can see that there's mayhem. There's a flurry of action. There's Kuatoa running around. There's Darrow running around. You don't see any other mind flayers. You can see servants of different, of the surface variety. You see elves. You see some humans, some halflings, some gnomes, some Sverfneblin. You even see him bring out those giants that Gadsby came across. And they're moving around. They don't know what to do. It's panic.
Do we see any more mind flayers amidst this panic?
You don't know. And you watch, and you're keeping a good eye open. You think that maybe they had a very small contingent of mind flayers there, and they all came out, and you killed them all.
Okay. I think what should be done is to grab that little amulet that can compel people that have drank the black juice. And they're already in the midst of a frenzy, right?
Yeah.
All right. You know what to do. There's suspicious shit going on. Kill anybody smaller than you.
I like it. I like it.
I'm smaller than most.
I start checking.
Yeah, but
my
we're
height
on the
real quick
outside.
against-
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I'm out here because
Okay.
That way, it's like the pinnacle effect. Like the giants are trying to kill everybody, and everybody's just kind of.
I hop on Farbauti's shoulders, and I'm just like, I'm making sure I'm not shorter than you.
Sure. So you move closer, so you've got good range. And you give me that will save, and you make your command.
I hop on the audience's shoulders just so that since I can see him.
Oh yeah, you can see the audience. Regrettably,
14 for me. That's not
14's
bad.
good. 14's good.
Not bad.
As you do that, action does start happening. Oh, cheap viewers and followers. Oh my gosh. That is so amazing.
Everybody loves cheap viewers.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's hit that ban button. There we go. I wish that the ban button, and because it's ban timeout, make them a mod. And I really wish make them a mod was somewhere farther away, because every time I almost kick on mod.
That's at my job.
That might be fun.
They have
Could.
create new document, save document, and delete document all right next to each other, and they're very small buttons. And I'm like, who decided that was a good place to put those right there?
We could just talk about UI. Have you ever used? I use GIMP, the photo editing software. I use it a lot, and I hate it because the merge down for layers is right next. Oh no, it's duplicate. Duplicate is right next to delete. And I've deleted so many layers. You can control Z that shit, but fuck, like I need to duplicate this. I need to edit it, shift it. Nope, I just deleted it. Fuck. Okay. Oh, look at that. John in chat lost it all to a bet all button. That sounds like poor UI. Oh god, that would be worth hundreds of thousands today. 19 Bitcoin. Anyway, you watch Captain. Thanks for drinking that Kool-Aid. I appreciate it. Someone else sub too up above there. Cat gifted a sub to Too Old.
Woo!
Yeah, you give this command: kill everyone smaller than you.
Mm-hmm. Just nice and simple.
Yeah. So, fuck, this is more chaos than what I was imagining. So,
That's more traditional.
yeah. The giants start stepping on everyone. Next up are the humans. They stand around looking confused as to why the giants are now stepping on everyone. The elves also confused. The halflings, the Sverfneblin, didn't seem to have any effect on them. The Darrow start running around butchering Kuatoa.
Yes!
The Kuatoa also look around confused, but they start fighting back. And so now you have giants who very clearly seem to have been under the effect. And they're doing murder.
Farbauti,
It seems like a bunch of the other servants weren't affected by your thing. It seems like the Kuatoa weren't affected by your thing.
Good.
But
that
the
means they fight back.
Yeah, the Kuatoa, however, they do fight back, and they kind of, you get the sense as you watch, they forget what they're fighting back against. So maybe like after 20 to 30 minutes of watching this, Kuatoa starts fighting the Darrow. They start fighting this. They start fighting that. Kuatoa start fighting Kuatoa. Eventually, though, the streets go silent. The Kuatoa, they do kind of wash over everyone. You don't see a lot of signs of some of the other servants. When I say servants, it's the nice way to say the people who were enslaved by the Kuatoa. You don't really see them. Did they get killed? Did they hide somewhere? The giants have all eventually fallen. The Darrow are under the effect, so they are continuing going around trying to kill anything shorter than them. So, but eventually things die down, and it looks very still inside.
So it's mostly fish folk left. You know, the ones who really need the water.
Yeah. Now what?
I want to eat one of those flying stingray things.
that's me. That's my fault.
I don't know. I was like in my slime form down there. I kind of slimed in that water. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to eat meat.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
Yeah. Anyway.
You know where you've been.
Yeah. Yeah. We know how much pork you've eaten. That's got to be a high cholesterol diet after that point.
Definitely wouldn't eat the pitchfork because we know that he's eaten the meat pies. And I would not trust anything that has survived eating the meat pies.
That's true. That's true. I don't know. So yeah, once again, you wait maybe like half a day, and eventually things all start to kind of peter out again. Inside the city, there's not that bustle of activity. Maybe every now and then you see something running around a Darrow looking for something to kill. Maybe a Kuatoa snacking on some corpse. I don't know. Something like that. Like just small individuals here and there. Now what?
I mean, that's a lot of Kuatoa. I mean, maybe just let them dry out for a little bit.
Sure.
That's an idea.
You know, if it was the other ones, they could probably last longer without the water. But the fish folk, those are the ones I figure they're going to really feel the squeeze. And then who's to say that we don't come in big fucking heroes and maybe one of us can put himself into like a weird form and whatnot. You know, who knows that we weren't the prophesied god that they'd always been looking for. They just forgot to remember it is all. right? We come in all Messiah-like.
Except
Heroes.
we can't actually turn their water back on.
Yeah. What did their statue look like that they were like praying to?
Let me show you.
Gatsby?
And we also can't open the door again either. Like, we can't do it either.
I'm just
Doesn't
glad
mean
they
we
didn't
can't
figure out
lie
how
to
to make a
them.
ladder. They could have just made
Well,
ladders and climbed up the
Yeah,
wall.
well, the audience can carry us in there if we want.
Yes, the barely legal first street.
What did we do?
Stuff.
Okay.
And
So
things.
are you? Yep, that's what it looks like, John.
Yep.
Without the sensor bar.
Ooh,
Okay.
So are you just gonna have the audience just ferry you all over the wall?
I mean, are we wanting in there for some reason? Are we starting the fish fry now?
we need to make sure that we kill stuff. Isn't also like there's supposed to be a way down below somewhere inside? Like that's like the true masters behind all this.
Right. And let's be honest, you know they've got to have some good shit in there.
I mean, we could just like wait a week and they'd probably all be dead.
Yeah. But
That's
then
what
it's gonna
I'm
smell
saying.
like week old dead fish.
We could wait 3 to 4 days and then they'd probably still all be dead.
It's still gonna smell. But not, there's no sunlight, so it's probably not as bad.
Or follow me here. Lots of fireballs.
I was about to say, like, we've got time on our side. We just wait a day, let your spells refresh.
Would
The
this
audience
fire not
flies you
work?
over, couple fireballs.
Just once
come
a
back.
day, I'm gonna be like, that building over there, fireball. That building over there, fireball.
You're Tim the Enchanter from Monty Python.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Classic hero stuff.
Classic.
Small problem with that. If there's any like more treasure in there, I mean, I know the magical space is just full of gold right now. I mean, it's literally running out of the days, but there might be more gold.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we flush gold down our toilets at this
The
point
gold
instead
coin
of water, I
bidet,
think.
I have to say I'm not a fan of. It's a little harsher than the water, if I'm honest.
It's
The
an
molten gold bidet.
abrasive cleaning. No, it's just gold coins.
Oh,
Just
no.
rapid
It's
fire
gold-
gold coin.
It's gold
It's
dust.
amazing. I'm never
It's like a
going
water
back.
cutter.
I refuse to ever take a crap anywhere else anymore.
It's like the 3
It just
shells.
makes you feel special to
the
crap
next
on
level.
gold. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it just makes you
Like
feel like
Sandblast in your ass,
Yeah, yeah.
It's all good.
It's bidet schlager or something, you know.
Oh, that's okay.
I feel like I could be a politician taking crap on gold like this.
hmm
You really could.
But,
Yeah,
I mean,
I think you're better than a politician at this point.
So even if we don't do the fireball necessarily out of concern for that, but we can do like little strafing runs of like
And just some reconnaissance.
Yeah.
just try and pick out groups here and there, let them weaken as they don't have water.
We'll shoot some arrows down.
Yeah.
Take a few more trips as a slime mold.
You could just fly around and just shoot at things that move. If you want to, it'll be fun. We could charge people money for this.
We could.
I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah.
We do also have lightning bolt.
All right. You do.
Mm. Oh, because you know what? They're all going to gather up to what little bit of remaining water they have, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we just lightning bolt the
Target-rich
water.
environment when they're doing their best to huddle into the water, and then you just nuke their huddled masses.
How stable is the audience mentally? Because I mean, it's invisible. I'm pretty sure we got most of their spellcasters, so theoretically, couldn't it just go in there and just start killing people and never being seen? The last thing they see before they die is just a flaming sword.
I mean, probably doesn't even do that. He could probably just go around and just
Snap necks or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So long story short, we cheese it.
Yeah. I believe
Invisible companion. The audience, go do our dirty work.
Go murder.
Yeah. There's probably a few thousand next to break in there, and I don't have enough time.
All right. So is that the plan? You're just sending the invisible companion in?
Yeah. And then maybe on occasion we do our own little reconnaissance. If we think we see a pocket of them kind of like drifting away, maybe here and there we do that. Let them get tired and dehydrated.
I do take my ring
Desperate.
back from the pitchfork, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you're doing reconnaissance. Is that what I'm hearing?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And laying down a little bit of death where we can.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll. I feel very confident in your ability to really cheese this. And yeah, you fly around, you shoot remaining Kuatoa, you shoot remaining Darrow. Maybe after like the second day, you no longer see anything moving around on the streets. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm doing math and it's terrible.
Why would you do that to yourself, Chuck? Well,
There's pain, I guess. But it's after that. No more Kuatoa. You all start seeing other people start coming out of hiding. You see humans and you see dwarves. Sparfneblin, elves. All start kind of coming out and kind of sorting through the wreckage. You can see they're working together. They're starting to like collect what water they can find in buckets. They're kind of piling up corpses in the little map. Here we go. It's kind of hard to see because there's text over, but there's like these 4 holes, and they're just tossing corpses into the holes. And just corpse after corpse. All in all, let's call that... God, more math. Hang on. I'm getting a calculator because I'm not counting. That's stupid. Maybe like 50-ish people come out of hiding. Oh, like I said, no Kuatoa, no Darrow, no mind flayers, just surface plus some dwarves and some Sparfneblin start coming out, and they're working together. They're cleaning things up. You do see that they are barricading the large building on what we'll call the right side of the map here. Like they're piling things up in front of the doors. They're hammering things shut.
should we try talking to them, maybe?
One thing real quick.
Yeah.
Pull up the amulet. Just in case. Shove your thumb up your ass.
Absolutely. Go first. You got to give me a will save.
Okay. Just in case.
Just in case.
Like, what if there was a traitor amongst them or something? I don't know.
6. Okay. Noted. But
Yeah.
you watch and no one shoves their thumb up their ass.
I mean, this thing's never failed me before. They're all good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yep. And I honestly, as much as the siege sounds like fun, I don't really want to eat pork.
No.
for
for
another
that
year.
long again. Yeah.
Right.
Plus, there's what, like maybe 50 of them or so.
Yeah.
I think we can handle it.
Yeah. So we should we'll just get some ladders or whatever. Come on down.
Or audience could just fly us over.
That's true. Audience is
Good
strong.
point.
So how, if you're going to have the audience fly you all in there, are you just like Messiah, like having it drop you in the center, or are you having it like exactly bring you off into like a little corner or cubby or something?
I feel like it'd be better if we all came in on ropes, and it could just hold a cluster of ropes. It'd be easier for it to hold a cluster of ropes, I think.
Right. But like, if somebody did want to do this and be like, "Your savior has arrived," that would be okay too, right?
Sure. Now, are you looking to rule again? Do you miss your orc wife that much? It's only been like what, 2-3 years?
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
I'm, your boy's probably taking over by now.
Probably.
That's why I got to get myself established down here. I saw the look in his eyes when he murdered his brother. There's no place for me up top anymore.
There's not. Hey, there's Steven.
I know my own son is going to be the death of me. I'll be a proud man when it happens, but I want to wait a good extra century or so before it does.
That's fair. So what wins out? Ropes or savior?
I mean, it's Pitchfork's, buddy there, so I'll let him make the call.
I mean, I'm fine with whatever. I don't know that he's strong enough to move all of us at once or not.
Okay. Oh shit. Thanks, Steven. I appreciate that trouble.
He's very kind.
You have to apologize. I'm still a little crossed wires here.
Absolutely. Dan is being
So.
responsible and doing other things that need to be done at the same time.
Yeah. So if you, I'm fine if you guys want to make a call.
All right. How about the audience takes Farbauti over as a messiah,
Okay.
and then maybe comes back and gets the rest of us?
Yeah, because I mean, your party is. Good God. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one of which is a donkey. Well, 10, not counting the audience.
Oh, we don't have to take the donkey with or be carrier number 2.
Okay. Just let them fend for themselves outside the wall.
Well, but don't we have like a bunch of allies with us anyway?
Yeah, but so many dead bodies that donkey could eat.
That's true.
True.
Okay. So,
A feast
Farbauti,
fit for a donkey.
yeah,
Ooh.
you get messiahed in, and immediately as you come hovering down, people start running out. They are grabbing weapons. They are all armed. And
Be not afraid. Your savior has come. Look around you and know that you're welcome.
Give me just a
So
moment.
stupid.
One of the dwarves. First things first, you're going to give me a charisma test, but it's not for what you think it is.
Okay. Good. Charisma test. go,
Yeah,
personality.
personality test. Yeah.
Do.
Okay.
11.
That's good enough. How many wives has Farbauti had?
I think the orc was 8.
Okay.
And he's not sure whether or not she's had him declared dead or not at this
Okay.
point.
Roll me a d7.
Oh God. Oh God.
It's not that bad.
Oh,
7.
Your brother-in-law from your 7th wife
Oh no.
steps forward. You son of a bitch!
Okay, now Here's the thing, Daryl. I know why you'd feel that way, but it was a turn of events.
Turn of events. You disappeared for 6 months. You showed back up with a baby that wasn't hers, and you told it was hers. It was a goddamn goblin dwarf hybrid baby.
Right? Okay. Funny thing about whenever you see a mushroom circle, turns out you're not supposed to step in those. You get transported to some entirely different dimension. It's just crazy with fairies and goblins and all sorts of fucking that's not always entirely up to you because you're not always in the right state of mind. And I didn't want to do it. I wanted to be faithful. I loved your sister. And I just knew once that it happened, there was no reconciling it. It didn't matter how sorry I was. And I don't know that I can make it up to her. But now I've saved this city because I wanted to make it up to you, Daryl.
Why did you have to throw the goddamn baby at her?
It was an abomination. It was half goblin. I mean, come on.
Fuck. So you're flying here, you're with the fucking squid-faced bastards now, is that it?
Oh no, I killed all of them.
Are you the fuckers that done caused all this?
We are the fuckers that killed the fuckers. I don't know shit about magic. How else do you think I got stuck in the Feywild, right? I mean, come on.
I gotta tell you, you done some impressive work here. You're still alive. You know, Dorothy's last husband passed here recently.
Well, I'm in a sticky situation at the moment because once again, I've been trapped here in the Underdark for a few years. Wasn't meant to be, but magic, who fucking knows, right? And I'm pretty sure that my most recent wife probably has declared me dead, but I don't know for sure. And that's a tempting thing. She was a strong woman.
She was strongest in the family.
Right.
I mean, got longest beard in the goddamn family.
Oh, those thews. Such mighty thews.
Anyway.
No, look here. Here's some more friends coming. These are good people.
Yeah, and by that point, the audience is lowering the rest of you in. Hey, why don't you all just go ahead and open that door and we can get on out of here?
Yeah, magic is a funny thing.
Why didn't y'all just build a ladder?
Fuck. We had more things. We hid while they all killed themselves.
That's fair.
But then the fucking king, he's still in the goddamn his palace there in the building that he was barricading. And not only that, and the palace is the long stairs down. And we're expecting that, I've had to go down there once.
Mm-hmm.
And we do some fucking repairing stairs and shit. Masonry work.
Right.
It's a long goddamn ways down. But when you get down there, it's the biggest goddamn ocean I've ever seen. Fucking surrounded by those little fish fuckers, squid-faced bastards. All of that shit. In the middle is their goddamn tower. And eventually they're sending something up. I just know it. So yeah, blocking everything up. That way if it comes up, it can't get out.
All right then. So we were kind of trying to get down there to see what's going on because whatever these people have been doing, they're causing a huge bit of problem up top,
I believe it. They done took all of us from up top.
Well, and obviously we're gonna make sure to get you guys back up top too once we're done here. But we're probably gonna have to go down those stairs.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep. Anything any little tips for us to know about for the way down? Grateful for it. Or maybe little things to look for as we go through the king's chambers there.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So, I mean, the king's in there. He's not a problem. Have you ever seen a fat fish before?
Yes.
He's the fattest fish I've ever seen. He's not a problem, but the problem is they've got this guardian that protects the way down.
Oh.
Giant fucking statue. Squid-faced bastard. Moves around. Murders people.
Fucking squid statue.
Fucking squid statue.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, we can make plans for that. I think.
We can.
Okay, that's good to know. Daryl, I'm glad I got to see you again. I mean, I know it got awkward. Me and Daryl here, we're both stonemasons way back in the day.
Oh, you are, yeah.
That's how I met his sister,
It is.
Uh,
It was
Good
one
one.
of them work functions. Couldn't get a date, so I brought my sister.
yeah.
There's humans.
Take the
in
tip
here?
of the chisel and just tap it in
Shit.
tight.
Just the tip of the chisel. Oh, that's
Just
my
the
sister,
tip.
you bastard.
I think he was talking about the statue.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, yeah, there's humans in here. All together.
I'm gonna ask Andrew if he recognizes any of them, since maybe some of the missing spellcasters are here or something.
Yeah,
Smart.
I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and I'm going to make Andrew give me a luck test. Andrew's got a 13 luck, so it might be okay. Yeah. Oh, God. He actually sees a very large number of people that he recognizes from the area. Maybe not living directly in the area, but like people have traveled through. Because, I mean, he did run the tavern/inn up there in Milbourne. Yeah, he recognizes a good amount of people. He does not see his betrothed, his fiance. But yeah, it would be a good reunion for them. He would start asking. And Jelenith, his fiance, was taken down below, as are all spellcasters that are captured. They would explain that they capture people from the surface. If there's a spellcaster in a group, then that group has priority to get captured. They either kill and eat the non-casters on the way, they leave them with the Darrow, or they bring them down here to serve. But it's only the casters, and it's all of the casters, that get taken down below. So yeah, and they could confirm to Andrin that, yeah, Jelenith taken down below. It was years ago now.
Hey, you don't think because the squid faces cast spells, right? You don't think they're like, I don't know, they need casters to reproduce?
So why don't you, Sweeney, since you're kind of asking this question, go and give me an intelligence test.
Oh boy.
And you're a halfling. Yeah.
Got an 8.
Sound logic. Yeah. But, I mean, the people here, they don't really have a good answer for that.
Yeah. He's just conjecturing.
Yeah.
Because he's also trying to think of what in the heck he could possibly do against a giant stone squid statue. Aside from get squished by it.
And they tell you this thing is, like 30 feet tall. Like, it's big. Like, it's the only reason why the palace is so big, so that thing can stand up inside of it.
Hmm.
I do
Downs
have
and
file
pluses.
mapping.
So, but yeah, they share that information. Daryl shares that information. They're all kind of gathering around, and a lot of, with the question of ladders, a good portion of the group has gone around and started assembling ladders. Yeah, they're making ladders because once again, like I explained originally, this wall is like magically greased or something with like bits of like glass and other sharp, pokey things embedded in it, making climbing it virtually impossible. So yeah, you've got maybe like 20 people now working on assembling these large ladders that they can use to get up and over.
Look, I'm a halfling, and if any people understand ladders, it's halflings.
Mm-hmm. Ladders and
Science.
footstools are a way of life.
They are.
So, what's up?
Oh. No, I tried to think of something clever to do with the statue. It's just not coming. Like, do we just fucking get him?
Maybe. Ooh. Here's an idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it'll work. I mean, Gadsby and I could sneak in and just get an idea of it, but I don't know. Should we take a look at how sturdy the roof of that palace is or wherever he's holed up in? Maybe we could find a way to collapse the roof in on it.
True. As long as that doesn't prevent us from getting to the stairs, though.
That's true. Well, we'd have to be careful about it, right?
Yeah,
Right.
That's why we have a
okay.
stonemason like you.
that's true.
That's true. Good point. Exactly. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. So, I'll let you come up with the plan, and then when it's time to enact it, you will give me an intelligence test based on your stonemasonry skills. And I'm going to make it an easy DC because you are a stonemason. You worked in it a long time. So yeah, this palace is it's a large building. It's a very large building. It's kind of, let me get the drawing tool. Like this entire, like
We don't even need to really, we know we should have a rough idea, thanks to your brother-in-law, where the
Mhm.
staircase is.
he'll be able to
That is a
point
good
that out.
point.
Yeah, that is a good point. And the staircase. Oh, let's move that because it's not going to let
All
me
right,
draw.
then. Yeah, because he'll know basically where that would be, so we can... They're back.
Who's back?
Guys, I'm so excited. I just learned where we can get the best viewers and
Oh
followers
my
at.
gosh. And it's
Oh.
the same people.
It
Good God.
is.
It must be
I feel
true
loved.
if there's more than one of them.
Means you're popular.
They're so
True.
popular.
I blame it on the rain.
Blame it on the rain. Yeah. I mean, you got to blame it on something.
Whatever you do, don't put the blame on you.
Oh,
Look,
God.
if you're arrested for something, don't try to look innocent. Look persecuted.
What was it we were doing the other day? It must have been when we were playing Helldivers. And John and I were making old song references.
We were.
And fucking Joe was just like, these are the before times. I don't understand any of it. Yeah. So the purple is like that entire area is the palace.
Mhm.
Like it's the entire like right side of this.
Okay.
And you can see there's different areas that kind of stand up a little taller. And he also does mark where at in the palace are the stairs that go down. And that's the red thing.
All right. Here's an idea. What if we look for some supporting pillars or whatever that are a little bit more towards the front of the building? And we'll kind of have like a two-pronged thing. Like we go in, we present ourselves, we pretend to fall back going, oh shit, we didn't expect a giant fucking squid statue.
Don't follow
Oh no,
us out
run
here."
away. Ah! but then we've already sabotaged some support pillars. So while we run away in fear, we let it chase us. Then we let those things crash on them. Fuck you, stony squid face.
I've always wanted to be an actor.
I mean,
Yeah, sounds good.
clearly.
Sounds like a great plan. So
Okay.
you're going to give me that intelligence test now. And this is going to be...
Okay. Intelligence check.
Do we have any fleeting luck there, Jeremy?
Who needs fleeting luck
He
when you
doesn't.
can just
Look at
raw
that.
dog
roll
the
of
dice?
15. Yeah.
15 with a -1, y'all. Ah!
It's good. Yeah. No,
it
it's
makes
good.
no sense. Farbauti shouldn't be allowed to get away with this.
You peek
I need
around.
those because I'd be lucky to roll a 15 with a +1.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
You do, and yeah, your plan will work without a problem. There are reinforcement pillars, the ones towards the front of the building. You can see that it's not like really well repaired. You can see that this area has all been, like the entire fort has been flooded a few times, so you can see a little erosion on the bottom of it.
Just a bunch of 2x4s propping stuff up.
Yeah, if you can lure this thing into that front area, it shouldn't be too much trouble to break those pillars and to collapse the ceiling on top of it. It's just luring this thing will be the next step.
Okay.
So I'll let you know if this is your plan. The people who aren't working on making these ladders, they'll help you clear their barricade from like the main door, so you can actually enter it. And then Daryl would also let you know on your way to the stairs. You're going to come across the right, and that's where the king's chamber is. If you're looking for, the good stuff, it's in the back of the king's chambers.
Oh, good. We could finish filling our house to the brim.
You could.
Eventually, we're going to need a second house.
Right now, I clean my ass with gold. It's amazing.
You've come up in the way. You should really give Dorothy a call.
I might do that. I should probably check on at least who I think is still my wife. But I'm pretty sure her son's going to try and kill me.
Yeah,
so maybe I should just go find Dorothy and just never go back up to the surface.
You know what kind of children never tried to kill their father? Dwarven children. And that fucking goblin monstrosity you left with her.
Oh, did that thing survive? I was really hoping I would concuss it good.
No, it survived. She named it Sean. It's got this fascination with eating turds.
It does. Definitely does.
We're thinking of upgrading to platinum soon.
That's it. That's what you'll be cleaning your buns with. Platinum.
Yeah.
I prefer the gem wash myself.
Oh, yeah. This all sounds painful.
It's like a rock.
It's how we show our work.
Once
To know
again,
Right.
there's an episode of Loudermilk where they're talking about bidets, and one guy got a bidet, and he's like, I love fucking crank that thing up to 10. I'm so clean. Another guy's like, dude, that thing's got so much pressure. I can barely handle taking it up to 3. And later in the episode, they do like a pan out shot. And this guy has like white pants on, and you just see the back of his pants is just a huge fucking blood stain.
That's how you know he got it real clean.
He got it too clean.
That is too clean. That is
Cleaning all the way to the bone.
Ooh, that's a long
Just
way
like-
to
just
dig
like-
up the bone through the butthole.
Just like a chicken wing.
my chicken wing butthole.
That's right.
You know what? If I ever become a mad scientist now, Dan, because of that, I am going to invent a replacement butthole made entirely of chicken wings.
Perfect.
And gold.
Can't
Yeah.
wait to see that in the game.
It's going to show up eventually. We got a new Pathfinders campaign on Friday, so it might show up there.
Right.
Anyway,
I'll probably bite it.
the door's accessible. The door can be opened. If you're all going in to try and lure this thing out, like, let's let's do it. What's the plan? What's the word?
I mean, Gadsby's clearly our actor. So,
Yeah.
He's face in this scenario.
Gadsby up for it.
That's you, Bert.
I guess. I mean, what else have I got to do? As I randomly just shoot and kill another one.
Oh, shit. Yeah. So, Gadsby, you start moving in. You're moving through the halls. Daryl gave you good instructions on where to go. You do kind of stop as you pass by like the king's throne room, the king's chambers, and you look in.
What are the 3 shells?
And you see he's slightly tall for a Kuatoa, which would put him taller than you. But he is a large, chunky, he has been eating good Kuatoa. He is big. And you can see that he is in intense distress as you kind of take in the scene and you put it together. It's like that environmental storytelling. There is an axe with blood on it lying on the ground. You look at him and you can see that his left arm ends in a stump right at the wrist. And you can see that he has fashioned his severed left hand onto a table, and he's just there trying to line things up. Because Farbauti gave a command of shove your thumb up your ass. And he was large enough that he cannot reach it naturally.
Incredible. So he's making it happen still.
It's never failed. I love that.
He's a
Thanks
doer,
so
not a
much.
thinker. Holy shit. Hey there, Ruinous Dis 7. It's not a bother. Oh my gosh. Followers, viewers, chat bots.
Wow, it's the hat trick tonight.
So
It is.
I'm so excited. We've gotten 3 people who can give us such kind help.
Yeah.
I was just about to
Such viewing.
unban him because I
follows.
clicked it just.
Oh shit. You
like,
should have modded him. That's what you should have done.
I should have modeled him.
Should've
So
modded him.
Gadsby,
You're right.
you take in this scene.
He
You
could
can
have
hear
saved our
this
channel.
Kuatoa muttering under his breath as he's trying to wedge his severed hand's thumb up his ass. This is also the area that Daryl did say there would be treasure in.
All right. Well, that's the obvious sign that it's under Farbauti control.
Yeah. Very, very intently under Farbauti control.
Maybe he can tell us where all the good stuff is and what it is.
But Farbauti's not there.
So I'm scouting on my own, yes?
You are on your own, yeah. Your job was you went in to lure the giant Illithid statue.
I could go in and back him up.
Okay.
I can be
Yeah,
movable.
we
Can I
can
give
string
him
it. I'll go in a little
crisscross?
bit, then you can get in a
Yeah.
little bit.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, let's stick to the plan for right now.
Okay.
Let's go lure that thing.
Okay. So
I'm
you
looking for the big thing.
ignore the bizarre sight, and you eventually you move
portals.
closer to the. Yeah, that's going on
The
Instagram.
king, he's got some real nice nightwear.
And you make it into this huge chamber, and you can see that there's this grand door in the back, and there's this huge statue. Let's see if I did the right thing and actually created I did create a handout. This huge mind flare statue patrolling around, and you can see it doesn't show it in the picture, but it's got this belt on with multiple swords kind of on the belt, hanging off the belt, and these swords are giant, and they look like it's just crude iron. It's not refined really in any way, but you see this giant thing, and it's just kind of patrolling, just pacing in this huge room.
Mm.
So Gatsby, what's your plan?
Lure it, right? I signed to my companion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gatsby silently and quietly drops his drawers, turns around and moons the statue, slaps his buttocks, and says, "Yeah."
I love it.
Does a little twerking action.
Oh yeah. Fucking make some clap. Yeah.
There you go.
Go ahead and give me that personality test. Griffin, no, I don't. I
Getting him with the classic Metal Gear guard alerting maneuver.
Yes.
Mhm.
Right.
Personality.
Just the clap of your booty, alerting those guards.
9. I have some tokens.
throw some luck on there? If you get me to a 12, that will get you the effect I was looking for.
How about a 13? I'll throw
13?
2 luck
Yeah.
into it. Yeah. And my luck, we'd spend a few days, right?
I would say you spent at least 3 days.
Oh yeah, so then my luck would have reached.
Yeah.
So okay, yep, I'll spend 2.
There's a 4th one. Goodness gracious.
So 13.
Wow.
13's good. As this thing turns towards you, draws 2 of its swords and starts lumbering your direction. What do you do?
You said lumber. It's slow.
It does appear to be slow. Yeah, it's big.
I don't wanna
it's
get-
heavy.
I don't want to get too far in front of it, so I will take my time to tie my drawers back up.
Okay.
And does it seem to have any kind of ranged weapon that I can see?
It has those swords, and it's
Just
got
the swords.
multiple swords. It's got probably like 6 swords all together strapped to its belt.
Well,
Are
as I'm
they-
adjusting my drawers, I will keep track to see if it looks like it's going to throw one. But
Oh,
otherwise, I
that's
will
good.
let it get a bit closer before I slowly take off on
Mhm.
a run.
Okay, so I'll tell you
Um,
what. That plan sounds very good. You
Oh,
are
my leg. I'm running slower than normal. Oh, my. Oh, me.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have lost my virginity just before I came in here.
Oh god.
That's why you never eat.
I shouldn't have
Before
promised
you
my
talk
wife
to
we'd get
section.
married after this.
I was only 3 days from retirement.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
You are
They
a
said
ranged
this was the
character.
last one.
So I am going to give you a bonus on this.
Okay.
I want you to give me your ranged attack test. I just want the
Ranged
test. We
attack
don't want
test?
damage because this thing, it is going to rear back and it's going to try and throw one of these swords at your direction.
You want me to make the ranged attack?
I want you, this is you recognizing what it's going to do,
Okay.
judging its arc, its force.
I have a quick question, Chuck. Are
Mm-hmm.
these sword-sized for us or sword-sized for it?
For it.
Ooh.
Those are big.
They are very big, like easily like 6-7 foot swords. 10.
I can throw a look at it.
Ooh, yeah, you're gonna have to throw your 2 points of luck for you. So I'll take this up to a 14.
Sure.
Yeah. And with a 14, you see it happening. You're able to quickly communicate this with Sweeney. As one of these swords, it looses it. It just fucking chucks it hard to the side as it just spins
It's a
through the
pitcher,
air.
not a bottom.
Shit.
Oh no.
And
Oh no.
it fucking just, it slices through the stone, it slices through the walls, and just, if you all wouldn't have like dodged and ducked right when you did because you pulled off that test to recognize that ranged attack, easily it would have just lopped both of you in half. So now what?
Run.
Okay.
You know what? Just to keep it interested, I will, occasionally turn and fire an arrow just to keep it interested.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll let you turn and firing an arrow. I'll let you make two shots.
Sure.
I'm invisible, so I'm just calling out. I'm like, oh, hey, over here, and then I'll like try to like scoot to somewhere else and keep trying to draw it out further.
Nice.
23 is a hit. 17 is not.
It's okay. It's mostly to keep it busy.
Okay, yeah, you get one shot on it, and you see like a little chip of rock go flying off.
Nailed it.
With Sweeney kind of trying to throw some distraction out there, it's still not enough for that second attack to do anything. And it just like easily like raises up one of the swords. It draws another sword to replace the first one. Easily raises up the sword and just blocks that second crossbow bolt. As the rest of you who are standing out front see Sweeney and Gadsby come sprinting hard and heavy, as fast as their little legs can take them. Gadsby pausing well, you wouldn't see Sweeney coming because Sweeney's invisible. But you see
Just
Gadsby
hear the
come.
hard panting of some air.
Yeah, and you see Gadsby stop and take a pot shot every now and then lumbering in from around a corner, you see this giant statue come out, huge. It's moving forward and it's moving directly in position for your trap to go off. So what's the plan for collapsing these pillars?
I mean, we've got one main source of AoE damage.
Yeah, I mean, there's that, and we can also like break, pull braces out or whatever else too.
Get a keystone.
True.
Yeah. This is stuff that we probably would have been working on while they're
absolutely
scouting.
Yeah. So I just need you. I'm looking for a roll on how you'll resolve this.
I'm counting on Mr. Stone to tell us how to hit it for maximum effectiveness.
And yeah, Farbauti, you already know kind of what you would need to do. So just let the rest of the group
make something up,
and then we'll call a roll for it.
All right, then. Yeah, no, I agree. We'll basically have a few keystones set. Probably best if there's more than one so people can kind of pull it different directions.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Okay. Are you just doing it with like ranged attacks? Or are you having the audience go up and hit one of them? Pitchfork, you got
maybe
some
like
spell
there's one or two that like do get pulled by the audience since he can be invisible and fly and
yeah.
pull
we could
with
have like some
ridiculous
rope
strength
or something on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't necessarily want somebody to be collapsed with it.
Exactly.
So I like this idea. We're gonna do a high-low, but we're gonna do it 75 to 25, if that makes sense. So for Bowdy, this is kind of your plan. So high or low?
High.
High. So 26 or up, things work exactly how you think they should.
Backup plan is fireballs.
Backup plan is fireballs. Okay. So
I got a 65. Gadsby and Sweeney lure it into position. The two of you clear out from the damage range. You've got the audience pulling on keystones. You got Farbauti, like you chuck an axe. Pitchfork, you hit another one with some spell. And all of a sudden, the roof over this thing starts collapsing, landing on this thing, knocking it around. I'll tell you what. I want. Why don't each of you go ahead and roll me a D14?
okay.
And that's the damage you're going to inflict.
No, just the people on the pillar job.
No, all of you. That's
all of us.
You, Jeremy, John, Dan. No. And for about to give me a second D14. There we go.
Okay.
I did the best I could possibly do.
Good on the first, not so good on the second.
Do I also get to roll one for the audience?
Why not?
You need to roll one for Snaggle?
If Snaggle's helping, yes.
Sure. Oh, and
not as
one
good.
For,
Prentice.
Yeah.
Andrin?
Sure.
I'm fishing for as many dice as we can get.
That's by 1,000 cuts.
I completely understand what you're going for, and I'll allow it.
Oh,
All those
Uh,
twos and
Is
threes.
Jason helping?
Downright he is. Jason's super helpful. Rolled a 4.
Started off strong.
That's a lot of low rolls on those D14s.
It's a lot of low rolls.
is the donkey helping?
No. You all said you left
We
them outside.
see you rolling. They
We're
hate
up to
him.
54.
Okay.
In a row?
Let's see here. So if we were playing 4th edition, with all of the damage you dealt, plus the little damage that Gadsby already did, this would not be bloodied yet. And I think with that,
Initiative?
Time to
It's-
bravely run away.
Oh, shit.
To the ladders.
it's time for
To
initiative.
the ladders.
Let's just take it.
Yeah.
But it
Just
saves
hop on
some
it
of them
while it's
giants.
buried. Get as many pot shots in as we can while it's still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
We need to look for its hit me here spot so we can properly
Find the off.
Shadow of the Colossus this.
Okay. I just did a
And
group roll
Daryl's
for
sister had a
everyone.
hit me here spot.
Heyo. Jason starts it out for us.
As he typically does.
He does.
Okay.
He's good at that.
I think what Jason would do, like we talked about doing a ranged thing, but initially we did the shot. I think he would use his bow and arrow initially, looking for maybe like all this stuff has collapsed. He might look for like a spot that hasn't yet collapsed
Sure.
and try and use his D dice, see if he can get one more
Okay.
set of stuff to fall down. Because why
Absolutely.
not?
I'll let you
Jace.
do his attack with his D die. If his D die pops off, we'll then have you roll a D14 plus
Okay.
the D die for damage.
All right, roll the D die. D die pops.
Pops off. Yeah.
So he'll do a short bow check.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty good.
21's a hit.
Pretty
so
good.
You'll now roll me a D14 plus 4, and that'll be the damage that he inflicts. As he manages to land a shot on like a chunk of, concrete or something like that.
Oh, 15.
Damage. That is
Nice.
fantastic.
Good job, Jason. All right.
That's more of the damage we were needing.
Yeah.
If we were playing 4th edition, this thing would now be bloodied.
So we only need to do about 75 more damage.
Yeah.
All
We'll be
right.
fine.
Anything else for Jason?
Nope. I think that's it. He's not coming in just yet.
Okay. Snaggle is up.
There's no
All right.
actual math in that, yes, by the way.
So is it? It hasn't moved yet, or is it stuck in the rubble? Or
It has started standing up, but it's still in the rubble. On its turn, it's going to have to spend at least an action negotiating with this rubble to get out.
okay. Snaggle's gonna look to see if there's anything else that he could maybe like charge and slam his shield into to like topple more
I like
rubble or debris into.
Yeah, that's another
onto
D
it.
die thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, 14 bits. Your deed does pop off. So 21 does hit. So once again, you're gonna give me a D14 plus 6 for his damage on this. Great.
It was so close.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was spinning on the 14.
Yeah. Anything else for Snaggle?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He's
All right. That pops us down to Prentice. So Bert, what's Prentice gonna do? Are you muted?
Prentice is going to. How close is Prentice? He's probably pretty close.
He was, close enough to kind of pull the ropes to kind of help collapse the roof.
Okay, so he
Yeah.
is going to draw his sword and attack.
That's brave. 22 is a hit.
Okay. 6 points of damage, and I believe he gets a second action die.
He should, yeah.
As well, so let's do that again. Stickety snick.
Ooh, 11 is a long miss.
Yeah. He doesn't have enough luck to put
Okay.
anything else into it, so we'll call that good.
Sounds like a plan. All right. This thing is going to... It's got multiple action dice. So it's going to spend its first action die to try and get up out of the rubble. It's going to be a strength test. I think I'm going to go with the amount of rubble that you all have put on this thing. I think 24 is a good number. I got a 27.
There was almost no way he wasn't going to 24.
I know. I threw 24 out there like, oh, they're going to think I'm helping them. And I'm not.
There's still a respectable chance.
There was.
About 30%.
It stands
For
up.
something that big and strong, that's...
Yeah.
It uses its movement. I'll say that it probably dropped its swords. There's 2 swords that were in hand. So it uses its first action die to stand up, break free of the rubble, and it does. It uses its movement to reach down and pick up its 2 swords, which leaves me 3 action dice left. I am rolling to see who it's going to throw this sword at. It is going to be at Prentice. Oh, Prentice moved up and attacked it with melee. So this is going to be just a straight melee swing. It is a 43 to hit for 38 damage. I think Prentice is dead.
Oh, downed, at least.
Yeah, just downed.
You're muted, Bert.
My rage will not be muted. Yeah, we can roll the body at the end, hopefully.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Andrin.
Do have Adrian. Next swing
For now, at least.
is going to be against Andrin.
Oh, no.
Now, he's not in melee range with Andrin. So this is going to be throwing a sword at Andrin. So the numbers aren't as good here. So
If his base is plus 16, he's going to auto hit.
space is plus 16.
Because Andrin has 16 AC.
Oh.
That is a crit on
he
a
is
24.
He's also dead because he has
God.
a maximum of 10 HP.
Oh no!
He just dies.
Well, there's rolling the body.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh god.
We're in danger.
At least he's down to 1 sword.
Base damage is 11.
Uh-huh.
That is
Plenty.
more than his max HP.
God.
And it is a crit.
He's just level 3. He's just a young boy. And I was rolling his HP, which is the other mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. And on the crit table, I got a 5. This is fun. That zoomed in, and I do not like that.
We have to watch him die. No.
Oh, his cute little baby face.
Flattened. The PC is literally flattened into the ground by the sheer force of the blow. Multiple broken bones, several shattered ribs. Takes an additional D12 damage and permanently loses 1 stamina.
Oh no.
He only had 4 to begin with.
Oh god. What?
It doesn't. The damage, he's already down. So that is 20 damage altogether.
Now he's got 3 stamina.
Jesus. Oh god.
And I got 1 action left.
Oh boy.
Kindred.
Oh god.
Now you can kill me too and just remove me from the rest of the session.
Griff just trumped a bunch of luck on us.
Ooh, yeah. Let me get that added here in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. This swing is going to be against Gadsby. He's going to throw a sword at Gadsby.
No.
I tried to save you.
That's a 35 to hit.
I don't know. That might be close.
Yeah.
I'm muted. Yeah, no, I'm not muted.
You're
time.
not muted.
Yeah, no, of course that hits.
Now, the good thing is since it's a thrown attack, it doesn't have all that extra strength.
Oh, it has more than enough to kill me.
22
Yeah, I'm good.
damage.
I'm down.
All right. This is not going well. But each of you do get 5 fleeting luck.
You will never know the pleasure of a bidet.
Is this our TPK?
It's certainly looking that way.
We got this.
All right. And that is its turn. Pitchfork, it is now your turn as well as the audience's. Andrin is down. Prentice is down. Gadsby is down.
That's like half of our party.
Technically, I mean, you've still got 6 combatants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a
like
third
half
of your party.
Our party, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, what happens?
Oh, gosh. Prentice is down, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
So fireballs won't hurt Prentice anymore, correct?
I mean, he's level 9, so he's fine. He's got plenty of time to bleed out. So, yeah, it should be fine.
I'm not going to
Amazing.
like make him bleed out faster or
No.
anything. I'm trying to remember.
You're not.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
I don't recall if we rested
You've rested
at
like
all.
twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a couple of
We've had
days.
multiple days of rest.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that means I get to do some of my best shenanigans.
I appreciate shenanigans.
Okay.
We'll start out with the classic.
Classic.
The only spell that
Okay.
consistently rolls well, followed by a failure.
Chill
Get your
touch.
fugly face on.
That's
Oh my
a
God.
crit.
Wow.
Kick ass.
That.
What is
It's not even the spell. I need to be successful. Like that successful.
Plus
Like can just
6
been
to
fireball.
Wow,
plus
that's
6 to
actually
attack rolls?
an extra 3d6 damage as well as d4 points of strength loss.
Oh my god, you
Might
could
be
drain its
slapping
strength.
it with the pitchfork.
It's gonna require me to actually successfully land an
Just go in
attack
there
on
and
it.
cradle those little stony balls.
That's your hands are so cold it'll just die.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah, that's a great roll. So,
wow. This may actually have to change what I do. They actually have to go in there and pitchfork it.
I love it. You cast it.
But before I go in there and pitchfork it, I'm gonna use my shoes so I can get an extra action. I'll lightning bolt him first.
Genius. Yeah, go for it.
Yes, okay.
That way I can get my potential +4 to spells later.
Okay.
Gosh.
Try and lightning bolt this thing.
There it is.
Oh my god.
It is Dan. It is Dan.
Classic. Like going straight from the crit to the fumble.
Do we have any of those rerolls?
I'm showing we have 1 banked reroll right now.
Dibs.
I think so, yes.
And that is a fucking 20.
I don't know what's going on here.
That's wild,
Wow.
man.
That's the best
But you can only hit
reroll
one
ever.
target. But you can
Best
choose the
reroll.
lower level one.
Or I could spend luck to go higher.
What
Yeah,
do you
you're
do
at a
if you go
26.
higher?
Chain lightning. Yeah. There's fort lightning. If you get it up to a 32, that's ball lightning. If you get it up to a 36 plus, single massive lightning bolt. Oh, that hits within 1,000 feet. That's dangerous. What are you gonna do, man?
Hmm.
I feel like we've done this one once before. The lightning storm is, I think, like the sweet spot because all the damage hits one thing and it doesn't hit anybody else nearby.
Up to 6 targets within 500 feet in line of sight. Lightning bolt arcs down from the sky. Okay. So it's one target hit by
How much?
D7 bolts. So roll a D7.
Hold on, let me make sure I got the luck for it. I've got. I am short 1 luck.
I will spend a point of halfling luck to give you
Okay.
2.
There you go. That
All right,
takes
I'll
you to a
spend
35.
6.
Well, 34. You can spend 1 less. Yeah. All right. Now give me a D7.
All right.
3. Each bolt deals 3d12 or a d12 damage. So roll me 3d12.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. Now, if I remember correctly, it is a reflex save.
Yes, I think that's correct.
That is correct. So let's do a reflex save. Target number
It's 34.
This thing,
He better not make this.
he cannot.
He sure tried though.
Cannot. All right. So altogether, what is that? That's 16 plus 12, 28 damage.
Not bad, but not
Fucking
enough.
Christ, I did math.
Incredible.
This thing is chipped. It is breaking apart. Now what?
Let me roll my 1d3 real quick to see how long my face lasts, because that
2
might be
rounds?
important. And then what all do I get? +6 to attack, 3d6. Okay. I'm gonna go and try to.
You're gonna try and pitchfork this thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Okay.
it. It is historically what
Oh.
the pitchfork does.
Yes.
I think I've got Griff's luck recorded. Yeah.
I'm gonna just put that on there.
We believe in you.
Where's my roll at? I click the button. There it goes. Okay, that's not
Ah.
bad. Not bad.
27 hits, 2
The
base
damage is not.
But you get an extra 3d6
You get an
damage
extra
on top of that.
3d6.
Yep. Ugh. The
Yes.
the ones and the 6s.
It is still up. Roll me a d4. Okay. Its strength does go down a little.
All right. There you go.
It's something. And now it is time for the audience to pick me up and bravely run away.
Okay. That's what the audience does. The audience flies you away.
Not so far away that I can't cast spells on Mech's turn,
Sure.
but so far away that I am not like behind some buildings or
Sure.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone else.
That's not a problem.
No, that's the thing to do.
Gadsby's on the ground, still bleeding out.
Yep.
Which takes us to Sweeney.
All right. So what I want to do is I want Sweeney to like see if there's a way that I can get up, and I want to kind of get up on its shoulder since it's like 30 feet tall.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up on its shoulder. I've got a flask. I've got a vial of acid. And I've got a +2 dagger and a ring of the ram.
This is okay. First thing, we got to do a climb
Yeah.
test.
Absolutely. Agility.
Yeah. 4's not going to cut it. I need
What
at
do you need?
least a 10.
At least a 10? Okay. I will spend I'll spend 3 points of luck.
Okay, that gets you 210. You shimmy on up.
Okay. Now I'm gonna smack it with this vial of acid.
Okay.
And I'm hoping to go for kind of like by the neck.
Okay.
Just do you need me to roll like an attack roll with that, or just I don't even have
No, I'm going to give this thing a save.
Okay.
So yeah, Give me a melee attack roll.
Okay. Just a D20.
D20 plus any strength modifier plus your attack modifier.
So it's just going to be...
And I am going to modify this a little bit so your results won't be exactly what I'm rolling against.
Sure. D20 plus... It's my base. 4.
Okay. 7's not great. Let's see how it does with the reflex save, because this is going to be...
Oh, that looked like it was going to be one for a second there.
It did. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get your
Uh,
acid on
wasn't.
it. It kind of sizzles, but really this stone, it seems like it's just kind of cleaning off the surface grime.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Now I'm going to try to... Regardless, I'm going to try to stab it with my +2 dagger.
Okay.
Which I'm just going to roll manually because all my stuff's set up for dual wielding.
Sure.
But I'm just doing the one stab.
22 hits.
Okay,
Nice.
that hits. All right, so then I'm going to stab it. And let's see. Damage is a D4 +2. But I'm also going to kick off my Ring of the Ram, which adds another 5d6.
Shit.
Yes.
Okay. So D4 +2 plus 5d6.
Yep. And then
Nice.
I might do some more after that. Yeah, what the hell?
Nice.
I'm gonna burn the 5 fleeting luck that I have for another 10 damage.
Let's time out on that before you spend all that fleeting
okay.
luck. As you stab hard into the side of this thing's head, your ram activates and you just fucking punt this thing's head off.
Yes.
It goes
We
flying,
did it.
crashes into a nearby bit of rubble, and this entire thing just crumbles underneath of you. You are going to have to give me a reflex save, though.
That's fair. That's
awesome.
I didn't even have to cast Enlarge on Farbauti.
You did.
You can still lick him if you want, though.
I mean,
10's fine.
I might.
Okay.
You managed to land well enough. You've slain this thing. We're out of combat. You have Gadsby bleeding out, you have Andrin bleeding out, and you have Prentice bleeding out.
Andrin has to get attended to first because he is the lowest level.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figure I'm closest to Gadsby, so...
Okay.
Okay. I'll go to Prentice
So,
then.
and if I remember correctly, we're going to be looking at... There's some rules for that where you can do a stabilize. Is that correct, Bert? Oh, you're muted.
Sorry. It depends. How many rounds has it been?
We haven't
Just
even
the
made
one.
it through a round.
Not even
Yeah.
made it through one round.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So stabilize. No magic is used. So I think I have to drop a point from one of my stats.
Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm trying to remember. Do
I mean,
you roll
I've
to
got-
pick the stat or?
I'm pretty sure I've got healing potions. Let me
It's one
double
of your physical stats that you have to drop.
I know
Yeah.
that's the concern. Because if it's stamina, then Endrin may never come back.
I've got 2 healing potions. If we use a healing potion, does that prevent stamina loss?
Yeah, if you do a heal instead of a roll the body,
Mhm.
then yes. But if you do the roll the body, you have the stamina loss.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 healing potions. I don't know if anybody else does.
I've got a healing
Well,
potion.
I mean, really, it's up to Chuck. It's kind of
No.
shady as in the book
I
as
agree.
to
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I agree with that. Yeah. So a character dies, but they have the levels that was bleeding out, but saved, suffers permanent. Well, I am going to say that the permanent effect will stick. So you can do a healing potions to immediately, you don't have to worry about stabilization. You just shove healing potions, they heal up. It is a permanent 1 point of stamina loss.
Well,
Hmm.
Andrin is dead then, I think.
He had
Is he
4.
Yeah, stamina?
No, he lost one, bringing him down to 3, losing another one, he's down to 2.
He's
And
still
I think
alive.
under 3 something bad happens, doesn't it?
He's just very enfeebled. I'm gonna say, yeah, his leg is never going to be the same.
Well, given what happened to him, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh God.
Yeah. So
He is now to be renamed Timmy.
shit.
He's
I will
definitely Timmy.
say that probably with
man.
moving his stamina down to a 2, his adventuring career is very much over.
Yep.
So, healing potions. How much does that heal up?
Actually, how many do you have?
I've got 3 of them.
I've
I
got
was going to say,
2.
because I would rather you give one to Prentice and I just take the hit for being, 1 hit point
Okay.
for a while.
Sure.
If you don't have enough.
Mine do a d6 plus 1. So
Same.
Okay.
all right. Do you want me to give mine to Prentice?
If
It sounds like you've got enough to go around. So
yeah,
Mhm.
everyone goes
Yeah.
around, you'll get to heal. Gadsby, Prentice, and Andrin will still suffer that
Mhm.
that 1 point of stamina loss. But
He's back up to his original HP before he stopped being an adventurer.
Have 3 HP, Gadsby.
better than 1.
He used to be an adventurer until a stone sword broke every part of his
Yeah.
body in the knee.
It just flattened the blade at him. Didn't even stab him. Just was like
Wow.
flattened him like a bug.
It's kind of like when you press a leaf in a book, except it's his body between
Yeah.
the sword and the floor.
Oh, he did it slow. That's mean.
ooh.
It's just like, that they have somebody gets slammed down. It's like the imprint of their body. He got
Hey,
Yamcha.
Farbauti, guess what's in the throne room?
What's that?
You should go to check in on the king. I hope he's still alive and still working on
All
it.
right. I mean, if everybody's gonna make it, I'm curious. I'll go check.
Right now, for Bounty, those of you checking this out, it looks like he's now kind of got this thumb like wedged into like a brass goblet with like a spoon like kind of tied, like the hands in a goblet and the spoon's kind of tied around the back, keeping the thumb up, and he's like kind of dousing it with looks like a cooking oil, like an olive oil or something.
Makes sense. Yeah, I would.
And you're watching this unfold. So he takes it, and he's proud of himself, and he turns around and just squats as you see a look of relief come across his face.
Your Grace.
Does he look like Boss Nash from?
We're gonna say
There-
yes.
What?
There is a potential path to saving for Andrin.
What'd you find, man?
He has restore vitality, and it can restore permanently lost stats.
Wow, that's fucking
Wow.
awesome. Okay.
Okay.
But you have to cast it really, really well.
Okay.
My single point of loss makes no difference to my character.
Okay,
Like it doesn't
fair.
change my bonus at all. So
Okay.
Well, I'm willing to throw some luck Andrin's way if need be.
Ooh,
Yeah,
peasants!
I don't. Yeah, I don't really know what the exact mechanical problems that are caused by being at 2 stamina are, if he even can heal himself or not.
If you can get him, no, Jason was fine. He didn't get hit. Yeah, Jason's fine. No, if you can get his stamina a 3 or above, I would say you can keep him as an adventurer. Anyway, the king, you peasants!
Right. I'll have you know, I am in fact no peasant. I am the king of Arkansas, and I have come here to parlay.
I thought the king was Kill Blinton.
No, things have changed up a lot in the top world. I see you've got yourself in a good position there.
I finally did it. It just this urge came over me.
I know. Good on you. Good on you. So we accept your surrender. You can do your tithing now.
I'm not surrendering.
And surrender.
Give me a will save.
I just like being an asshole. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do with this thing other than be a petty piece of shit.
Okay, noted. I surrender. Here is my ransom. As he throws open a secret door. And he goes around and he opens 4 chests carefully. Because some of them are trapped. Now, the first chest just contains money. Which is something that you're all running a little short on.
Well, strapped.
I mean, what are we going to wipe our butts with? And I got a whole lot more butt now.
Shit.
Right. You know, it comes to the thing like King's Gold is kind of like the 2-ply of golden ass washing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The coins are a little thicker.
That's a lot of fucking coinage too.
God.
Put it in the chat.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
What the hell? Wow.
The second chest he opens up.
That's the first chest.
So for chat, those of you who are not able to read this or just listening, first chest, 76,000 copper, 44,000 silver, 52,000 electrum. Hey there, Joe. 21,000 gold. Second chest, a pouch of pearls worth 22,000, and a magnificent collection of lacquered lobster shells and claws, which are valued by Kuatoa, but alas, not by anyone else.
That can definitely be a decoration in the house.
All right.
Yeah.
It's not going to be room for even us in the house at this rate.
Third chest.
I mean, yeah, that
Initially,
should be the decorations in the bathroom.
yeah, third chest is a real letdown. Fine array of jeweled and ornamental weapons, daggers, short swords, things like that. They are of no use of weapon. They're not practical. They're not usable. But altogether, the third chest has a value of 16,000 gold.
Yeah.
Someday when we buy all the platinum on the market with all of our other money, we'll have room for these as decorations in the house.
Yeah,
So
you know,
we're
like that can
definitely
go in the
founding
dining hall.
Definitely founding a kingdom after this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to make everything out of money. Do you live in the copper district? Your houses are made out of copper.
So the third chest does have some magical stuff. There is a suit of plate mail +3, but it's fitted so it would only fit a human or elf. There is a wooden +1 shield. A crystal ball set into a platinum hand-sized model of an Umber Hulk's claw. And Dan, we don't need to do the thing. There is a wand of frost, which does the spell you do with 17 charges. And there is a staff of curing, which counts as like Andron's lay on hands with 21 charges. Also, wrapped in a large sheet of exquisite spider silk. And this spider silk cloth on its own is worth 4,000 gold. Is a suit of elven chain +4.
Dang.
Sadly, once again, it will only fit a human or an elf. But
Dang. It could fit Jason.
it could fit Jason. It could fit Prentice, Andron.
True.
And you could use some beefier armor.
Sadly,
We'll
yeah,
have to
being
see.
magical, it
Andron
doesn't
may be living with the
resize.
donkey.
You would have to take it to a very skilled smith to be able to get it refit for a dwarf or a halfling.
Yeah. I mean, if they're human sized, maybe put the heavier armor on the warrior, since they're usually more in the thick of things.
Yeah.
But
I would definitely consider maybe putting it on Jason.
Okay. With that, you've got a shitload of loot. I hope someone's copying that over into the party loot document.
I can. Our party loot is getting very
It's
busy.
fucking ridiculous how much loot you have.
So a question on like the staff and the wand. Does that just enable one to try casting the spell, or is it?
It allows you to, if you're able to use magical items like that, so pretty much you're locked into elves, thieves, and wizards, you can cast it that number of times using the regular modifiers for casting that spell without the risk of
Spell loss or
spell loss.
whatever else.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is.
We have enough cash. We can just go and buy a town. Let's go buy a town.
You don't even need to go down.
We have enough cash. I think we could buy everything at this point.
Yeah, you could go back up to the surface, buy a fucking cruise ship to take you to the far side of the planet, buy a very nice resort island, and just live your days out.
Okay, all we need to do is figure out a way to like permanently seal the stairwell. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Like fill it in somehow, and they will have a long time to have to figure it out.
Why don't we go by like a dwarven like excavation team or something and just have them collapse it all and do a good job, you know?
It is an option.
Shop around, get the people with the best ratings.
Yeah. So I'll tell you all what. This is officially the end of book 2.
Wow.
We are now ready to move into book 3, which is the final book. And because of that, I think it's really appropriate right now for you each to level up. So, this is where we're going to end it.
Okay.
Next
Let's
week.
see my 1 HP I get to add.
You got 2.
2.
I got 6.
Nice. Next week, we'll pick up. Well, I guess we'll talk off stream to see if continuing down the stairs is something your characters would do, or if you would just take your wealth and go to the surface and find a different solution.
We can afford to pay everyone else on Earth to come solve this for us.
So, it's where we'll end the session.
Okay.
If it's the last episode of this campaign, we won't be doing this next week. Join the Discord and we'll announce it. If we continue the campaign, we'll be back on Wednesday for more of this. Yeah, you all got to level up. Book 2, Perils of the Underdark, is complete. Now we're on to book 3. That's what we fucking got. Let's do some closing plugs. So we got a decent crew watching, and I know Bert's got something he wants to throw out there. So Bert, what do you want to put out there?
Go back my Kickstarter. It's the new module for the Weird Frontiers DCC Weird Western role-playing game, Last Stop Perdition. We had a $3,000 hit that we knew we were going to take because it was sus to begin with, and sure enough, it hit. But we have funded the second time. We've made our base funding goal. We're just over 8,000. We are hopefully, we're probably not going to make the 2 stretch goals. Traditional print is another 2,000, and the second module is another 4,000. But we're going to do, just because things got fouled up at that 3,000. We're going to offer to folks that want to back now or that have already backed. We are going to give everyone that second adventure. We're going to put it in the books. It's going to be a Kickstarter exclusive. Yes, we're going to do it in both the PDF and the print. We just decided on that little back and forth there, Chuck.
Okay.
But it will be a one-off. You'll get that second adventure if you back the Kickstarter. Thereafter, if you buy it through drive-throughs or print on demand extra, you will only get the one adventure.
Okay.
So for $20, you get a huge adventure
that can be used into a mini campaign. And now you're going to get a second adventure that's like another 20 pages. It was also a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Some folks in this group did the
I've
play
played both
testing
of
for
them.
it. You can check out my
Yep.
YouTube channel and watch them both if you want to see what the modules are about. We have 47 hours to go at this
47 hours. Link is in chat right now. So go fucking back that shit if you haven't.
Hell yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Anything else you want to put out there, Bert?
No, we got some gaming going on this week. Friday, I'm going to have a guest GM step in. One of our regular players is going to California to have a little fun on
Okay.
vacation. So our normal BX D&D will be on hiatus for a little bit. So we're going to probably do another OSR old school sort of game.
Nice.
This Saturday is our Cyberpunk Red game.
Yeah.
It is a dramedy.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Very cool.
And
Very
Sunday, maybe do something fun
I'm
with some
available.
folks here and other eyes.
Yeah. Very cool. Jeremy, what do you want to put out there, man?
Aaron Reese on Patreon, comics, maps, tokens, fun stuff. Check it out.
Very cool. There's the link for that. John, what do you want to put out there?
I can put out there that the Defenders of Cobalt YouTube channel, we've got more new episodes of our season 2 of our Pathfinder game, except it's really season 1 of a new Pathfinder game.
Yeah.
We're doing Outlaws of Alkenstar. We started Punks in a Powder Keg, and it's going surprisingly well. We've got a lot of folks in there. We got 6 players, so it's a good time.
Whole crew.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Chuck lots of swords.
I
But you
got
got 'em
swords.
He tried to lick the ooze.
I did. It didn't go well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe's
way to
playing a
know.
dead bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Dan, what do you want to put out there?
Go check out our Discord. It's where we hang out and yak about all manner of things. Memes, cryptids, frogs, movies, TV shows,
Yeah.
music.
Yeah. And we'll be back here Friday night, 10 p.m. Central. 10 p.m. Central. Yeah. Because it's going to be episode 2 of our brand new Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign that I am running. Current title of the campaign is Order of the Heroes 2 Electric Boogaloo. And yeah, it's my own setting. We're doing a kind of that story thing where each character is going to get their own little mini subplots and things. It's going to be fun. It's going to be weird. It's going to be great.
I'm gonna go find tacos.
You're going to go find
Funny
tacos.
thing happened on the way to Skankles. Is that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's it.
But you can't go to Skangles without getting tacos first.
That's true. That's true. I am free hot dogs. The
And-
building's for sale. We should buy it.
We should buy it. Turn it into Skankles in real life.
That's it. That's
Actually,
it.
it would be hilarious.
Yeah. I don't think Skankles delivers. I really don't. That's outside of their business model.
I mean,
Well, they do
They
deliver.
could- they'd
but it's
have
a
to
guy named
charge
Joe
money.
who's 350 pounds overweight, and he demands tips.
He
they would have to
if
charge for their hot dogs.
we just
Delivery
combine
from Skankles isn't what you think it is.
It's
the
not.
exotic dancing with an RPG store
Mhm. That's a good
that also
combo.
does games? Yeah.
Here in town for a while, there was a laundromat / bar.
Yeah.
Which was also
Still
a very
exists,
good
I
combo.
think.
It does.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Not a terrible idea.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back Friday, and then we'll also be back Wednesday. Check out our YouTube. Check out, go back that Kickstarter, the Burt Last Stop Partition. It's good stuff. And I don't fucking know. I got nothing else. So I'm going to click buttons because I haven't done it already. There they are. There they are. All right. Goodbye, you fuckers. We'll see you later.
Bye.